Hello, this is Tom Childers. Pioneers Return, and we're back with Sacred Geometry Part 3. We have a circle, the Star of David. The points to the stars are, with the first triangle, the Holy Trinity, are the primary colors, and the second triangle are the secondary colors. And in between red and yellow, we have orange, and yellow and blue we have green, and blue and red we have purple. We also have, in addition to the color combinations, it's also the combination or the midpoints or the combination of the theme, the ideas. And so I think this one's the easiest one to recognize right off the bat. Red and blue of the hard truths of God the Father and knowledge of the Holy Spirit. Gets purple, which is represents royalty, and the way royalty works here is that it's as if the whole hard truths are determined by knowledge, as if the person who knows is making the decrees of the hard truths, and so it's an authority. And this is also, it's like consensus, but it's more decree. And then here on between the blue and then the yellow, it depends on which direction you go. If you with vision of truth from yellow and knowledge from blue, or the hard truths. See, there's like two different ways of seeing the world. You can see the world, and you can then know lots of things, and so what you know is like problems. And if you go towards green, then it's you got to change. You know things got to change, and so you got to. It's like green is for revolution, and it's destructive forces. Destructive forces. And between red and yellow, if you have a vision, you can see with good vision the truth, and you also are aware of the hard truths, then orange represents like the combination of the two. It's righteousness, and it's similar to righteousness. Like in a better development of the idea, it would be reform. So if you were deciding between, if you could see clearly, like if you you start off at the starting point of the yellow color, the idea of God the Son, he would, like that attribute would imbue you with the ability to see the world as it is. And if you then knew lots of things more about the world, then you could be driven, or for good reason, towards revolution and destructive forces. But if you were bearing in mind the hard truths of God the Father and red, then you would know what you need to do is you try to be more righteous in understanding what already exists and trying to reform it so that it is consistent with the hard truths, but it also that it's adjusted to the way that you see the world to actually be. And so this is the the beginning of, is the basis for carrying this one more step further. And as an overlay, I gotta like erase all these things, and then we'll start with the actual application of political theory and socioeconomical systems.